Leadership is not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge. Quote is actually unknown, but it's said by many. So I'll claim it for today. Anyway, it is Red Friday. Please remember everyone deployed. We have people all over the planet doing inherently unsafe jobs. We have what's going on over in Europe, where we've had our troops for 81 years. And they're staring down the bear. Most of the time that we've spent over there has been staring down the bear. But now with what's going on in Ukraine, between Russia and Ukraine and North Korea, it's imperative that we keep an eye so we can see what warfare in the 21st century is going to continue to evolve into. North Korea has sent more troops to augment what they already had there. That took some losses, not near as bad as I originally reported. Intelligence estimates came back a little bit lower than what was said in the news. So that satellite intelligence also says that the augmentation of North Korean troops is happening. Started in North Korea via ship over to a place in the Middle East, and they've moved up through and on their way to Ukraine. Slide down to sub-Saharan Africa. Over the past 2-3 weeks, there's been an uptick in operations against Al-Shabaab and ISIS Somalia, which is interesting, as it seemed to have been pretty quiet, unless I missed it, for a pretty long time. There have been a lot of humanitarian stuff, but it seems to have gone into a more kinetic operation. Slide over to the Pacific, where it gets a lot more interesting. China has provoked, by just being China with what they were doing, provoked some problems. And that would be with a live fire exercise off the coast of Australia that was discovered by a commercial airline when they got a notification that you're in a no-fly zone because we're doing a live fire exercise here. I think you're supposed to notify people when you're going to be doing that, at least locally. Slide up to Taiwan. We provoked the last time by sending a destroyer through the Taiwan Straits. China said, okay, we'll one-up you. And they went and did a exercise with an aircraft carrier, a helicopter carrier, the battle groups for each, and a couple amphibious ships to, I guess, train how to invade Taiwan. That was also a live fire exercise that was not announced. I don't know what the thinking is there. I'm not sure that's a great idea to be slinging missiles and guns and all that when there's commercial airliners and all that going through there, and commercial shipping. It seems like a recipe for disaster, which nobody needs. France, the United States, the Philippines, and Japan continue to train with their fleets around the Philippines. The French aircraft carrier, nuclear aircraft carrier Charles de Gaulle, is still over there training, has spent a 3-day port call in the Philippines. First time it's done that, I think, ever, that I've ever seen. I know it's been over there once before, way back, but whether it was stopped in the Philippines, I don't know. But the exercises continue, and I think pretty soon the Charles de Gaulle will be heading home. But interesting work of teamwork between the nations. It's good to see. It's good to see the augmentation, and it is worthy of note. So anyway, that's about it. It was a pretty interesting week out in the Pacific. Anyway, back to the leadership thing. It is our job to take care of our people. The mission is always going to be there, and I tell this to my young Marines because I'm trying to make leaders out of them. Well, the organization is trying to make leaders out of them too. Not combat leaders, just leaders, good humans. And we talked about this because we've grown so much. We have to have squad leaders, and some of these guys and girls are junior. And one of the big things that I tried to do when I was in, and I try to bring to everybody, is that leadership is not just about the mission. The mission's always going to be there, and you're always going to have people. And the only way that mission gets accomplished is if you can use your people appropriately and use them, or, well, not even use them, take care of them in the manner in which they deserve, which is make sure that they are good to go. in whatever manner that means. So it's 4 minutes and 53 seconds. I'm going to get out of here on that. This has been day 1520, 22 for 22. Please stay in your fight. Do not quit. If you feel like unaliving yourself, please tell yourself not today. And tell yourself that as often as you need to make sure that you stay here. And that is because you have survived 100% of your worst days thus far. So keep you and that streak alive, please. You do matter. You are worthy. You are important, and you are loved. If you need help, please reach out. Where you find these groups on Facebook and TikTok, you will find thousands of brothers and sisters with like and similar experiences that want to help you out. So please know that you're not alone. Reach out. Help is available, at least to get you through the next few minutes. It's hard. It really is, to just keep going when everything seems to be working against you. But you can do it. The other side of that storm is going to be a lot nicer than where you're at now. So just keep going. Don't end it in the storm. So I will be back here on Monday for day 1521. I hope you all go out there and have the best weekend that you can. I love you all. I appreciate you all. If you have me on your journey, thank you for trusting me to walk with you. And I thank you all for being on my journey with me. Love you all. Have a good weekend. Tough out.